Myself Padmaja, Associate Professor, Department of CSE, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. So today we are going to discuss about list comprehension mechanism in Python. Now, before going for list comprehension, first of all see what do we mean by comprehension. So comprehension provides an easy and compact way of creating list, set, dictionary and so on. So a comprehension works by your looping or iterating over a set of items and assigning them to different containers like your list or tuple or list or set or dictionary. Now, this container cannot be a tuple. So, there is no tuple comprehension mechanism in Python as tuple objects are immutable. So, we have three types of comprehension mechanism: list comprehension, set comprehension and dictionary comprehension in Python. So, it is the easiest way and the elegant way to create the containers like list or set or dictionary. Now, let us start about the list comprehension. So, list comprehension mechanisms are used to create new lists based on or by using some iterables. Now, how to do that? So, first of all, there is a syntax. So, how to create a new list? So, new list is equal to, you have to provide one expression for variable in sequence. And inside this sequence, if you want to write multiple conditions or for loops, you can write it. This is optional. But the minimum syntax is you have to provide one expression for every variable in that iterable or sequence. So let us see how to apply the list comprehension mechanism for different examples. Now, suppose I want to generate some random numbers using list comprehension. How to do it? So you know that for generating random numbers, random integers, random integer is a method, built-in method available in the random module. Let us see how to apply that and create a list of random integers within a particular range. Okay. Suppose I want to generate 20 random numbers in the range of 10 to 100 using list comprehension. This is the problem statement. Now, first of all, to generate the random numbers, I have to import the random module. So, import random and in the random module, there is a built-in method called random integer. So, random integer, and I'm providing to this method the range of values. So, this is my starting value 10 to ending value 100. Within this range, it has to generate the random integer, and I want to generate only the 20 random integers. So, how many random integers it has to generate? For that, I'm writing for n in the range of 1, 21. That means it has to pick 20 random integers within this range. So here you can see the output here. The 20 random integers are generated using the random int method using list comprehension mechanism. Similarly, let us go for another example to find the square and cube of numbers between 1 to 10 using list comprehension. Now you can do it just in one line. So numbers, for every number I want to find out the square and cube. So for every number, for x in the range of 1 to 11, that means for 1 to 10, for each number, it will find out the square x to the power of 2 and x to the power of 3. So for every number x, it will find out its square and cube. In just one line, you can do this process. And this is the way list comprehensions are very useful while writing programs. So you can see over here. So the final output is a list of tuples. List of tuples you got. Because we have stored the number, its square and its cube inside a tuple. So you can see the first number is 1, its square is 1, its cube is 1. Second number is 2, its square is 4 and its cube is 8. So it is a list of tuples. So each tuple contains the number, its square and its cube. So this is the way the list comprehension is used over here. Now let us see another example where we want to find out list of even numbers in the range of 1 to 30. So in the range of 1 to 30, how many even numbers are there we want to display. So you can write like this: for every n, in the range of 1 to 31, check, writing an if conditional here. We are writing a condition in the comprehension. If the number, for every number 1 to 30, if that number is divided by 2, if the remainder is 0, then it is an even number, and that if it is an even number, then you store it into the list. So you can see over here from 1 to 30 how many even numbers are there, that is generated and stored into a list. Now, how to write an if-else condition in list comprehension? Let us see one example. Now, you can write if-else conditions or multiple if-else conditions in list comprehension. For example, I want to replace a vowel in a string with a special character at the rate. That means if the string contains a special character, that should be replaced by the special symbol at the rate. How to do that? Now, for example, my string is welcome to Python. My string is welcome to Python. So, it will check if X is a vowel. That means if X is in the range of A, E, I, O, U. So, then it will replace with the at the rate symbol. Otherwise, the X will be kept as it is. So, in the string, every character is checked. If that character is a vowel, then it is replacing with at the rate. Otherwise, it is doing nothing. So, you can see the output over here. In this output, all the vowels are replaced by at the rate symbol. Now, similarly, you can use multiple for loops in list comprehension. So, how to use multiple for loops in list comprehension? Let us go for one example. Now, suppose there is a nested list and I want to flatten the list. So, how to do that? Now, first line says that it is a nested list containing 1, 2, 3, 4 is a list. This is your list 1. This is your list 1. Similarly, this is your 5, 6, 7, 8 is list 2. This is your list 3. I want to flatten all the list and prepare a single list. I want to flatten it. So, how to do that? So, you can write flatten list is equal to for I in nested list and for X in I. That means for every item in the nested list, each item is nothing but each item itself. This is one item. Okay, this is one item from the nested list, and inside the nested list, inside the list, for every x value in I, you have to just keep it into a flattened list. That means you have to prepare a list using the multiple for loops. So, for I in nested list, for X in I. Okay. So, for every item from the nested list, again from that item, take every value X from that and store it into this flattened list. So, this is the meaning of it. Okay. So, it will take every time one list from the nested list, and from each list it will take one item and it will store into the flattened list. That is the meaning of it. So here the flattened list is prepared using two for loops. So this is the output of flattened list. There is one more mechanism also to flatten a list. Suppose the same example you have taken. So here a nested list is containing multiple list insides. Now you can flatten the list based on the index value because it is an ordered collection of items. So using the operator star, and we can flatten it nested list of 0, then nested list of 1 and nested list of 2. This is another mechanism of flattening a list content. So you can see the list contents are flattened using the star operator. Now let us look at another example how to add the contents of two lists using the nested for loop concept in list comprehension. Suppose there are two lists are available. For example, 1 to 3 is a list. This is list 1. And 10, 23, 30 is another list, list 2. Okay. I want to add the contents of this first list then with the second list. That means this 1 will be added with 10, then your 1 will be added with 20, then 1 will be added with 30. Then similarly, 2 will be added with 10, 2 will be added with 20 and 2 will be added with 30. Similarly, 3 will be added with 10, 3 will be added with 20 and 3 will be added with 30. So, normally, whenever you want to combine the contents, normally zip function is popularly used. But here, every item will be combined with every item in the second container or second list over here. So, you can simply write over here. So, you can simply write over here that A plus B. do A plus B for every A value from list 1 for every B value from list 2, which is very simple. So in this way, the content of both the lists can be added. So you can see here that every item, 1 is added with 10, 20, 30, so 11, 21 and 31. 2 is added, so 12, 22 and 32. Then 3 is added, 13, 23 and 33. This way, the contents are added. So this is called loop within loop concept in list comprehension. Now, in the similar manner, you can add the contents of two lists using nested comprehension also. So how to do that? So you can see here, there are two lists and again A plus B for A in 1 to 3. This is a list. Okay. So in this list 1 to 3, we'll take the items and we will add with the items of the list 2, which is 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you can see over here, 1 is added with 4, so it is 5, 6 and 7. Then 2 is added with 4, 5 and 6. This is another way using nested comprehension. 6, 7, 8 and 7, 8, 9 is produced. Okay. This is called adding the contents of two lists using nested comprehension mechanism. Thank you so much. So today we have discussed about list comprehension and its usage through multiple examples. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.